Within every species on this planet, we want to make improvements to, whether it's plant or animal. We need to necessitate an environment to keep it stress-free so that the species can duplicate and improve the well-being of that species in growth, shape and size. Within this short video, I hope to show what I have done to get what I call 1%ers to improve my lot of birds year in and year out. By creating an environment for plants or animals to procreate and improve, one has to create an environment for all things to grow. Here we see tropical plants which are growing in the southwest part of Western Australia, and funny enough growing very well in the cooler months of the year. Also maidenhair fern growing lush, which needs a temperate but cooler climate for that to thrive too. These maidenhair ferns I have here have been growing here for over 30 years and started from only 2 pieces of the plant given to me by a friend. By the way, my wife is the curator of all things green, and she diligently feeds them water, worm juice. An overhead sprinkler system provides extra water on hot, dry days, creating an environment of very similar to tropical growth, and they seem to have adapted very well to her loving care. With my birds and over the years, I do believe I have also created an environment for my birds to survive and to improve them considerably to do well on the show bench. Here you can see I have no floor space for birds to walk where there are overhead perches. Budgerigars, when feeling off colour, perch and drop their feces to the ground. I would suggest a 20%er, if anything to do with budgerigar health. Would you believe the same? To rid my birds from chills, a huge killer, everybody knows that, by building this section I have eliminated drafts by using louvered windows. However, in summer I can open the louvers up if hot, to allow a cool summer breeze to make its way through the aviary. The birds just really love that. The last bit of the video past, you can see I do lock my birds up at night. In the hot summer period I leave it open, and there are water sprays which the birds enjoy each morning when it's very hot. Also on those red hot summer days I have retic on the roof to cool the aviary down, supplied by bore water. This small flight, I hold birds up needing a little bit more babysitting, i.e. wing flights, missing, and big birds do not mix when growing new feathers. Notice the outside flights are closed here. There was a slight breeze coming from that direction, and once the air is funneled through here to inside of the cage, cause a draft. So you've got to be well aware of what happens around. The bottom right hand corner near the young dominant pied, where he was perching, is a ball with a light in it. I'm using a fluorescent 12-watt water, and the ball is painted black, and this creates a heat source, and on chilly days or nights these birds in big molts don't have the feather to keep themselves completely warm. The heat radiating out of the light works ideally. Remember, we are dealing with larger feathered birds. When they are developing new feather, okay, it's all bunched up together. So if you've got multiple feathers growing, as you can see on a lot of birds, it's very hard for them to keep themselves totally warm. I do believe this is a necessity, and every aviary should have them. I preach this. Drinking water, very important. Very first days of my exhibition Budgerigar breeding novice apprenticeship, on observing what birds leave behind in their water in basins, I quickly went and found an alternative method to give unadulterated water to my birds. I use Lixit guinea pig drinkers and changed the plastic bottles to 1 litre brown vinegar bottles. All my breeding cages had the same setup. A lot of work cleaning, but I done it. When using the Lixit bottles. 6 years ago I found out about this new automatic drinking system which I applied right through all my breeding boxes and flights pronto. What I did is connect the filtered water to the cistern, and twice a year now clean those cisterns and flush the lines, and on hot summer days when breeding I flush the lines for cool water again for the breeding birds.